Well, I think in a section like this, and especially here at Stromlo, there's so many corners here and they're so dry, it's very, very easy to lose a lot of speed. Like these have got massive walls, and one big mistake that everybody does is they come down really low, go up really high in the middle, and then exit really low again.
Coach Fenz here. We're looking at another section of trail now with the mad frother himself, Josh Carlson, who's joined us today all the way over from Vancouver land to ride some classic trails at Mount Stromlo. Thanks for joining us again today, mate. That's awesome.
No worries, it's good to be here. It's nice to feel the dry, dusty dirt again, and it's terrifying compared to the wet, slippery roots and loam I'm used to at Vancouver lately, but man, it feels good to be back.
Yeah, as long as it's still loose as Fenz's sphincter, that's all good, eh? All right then, guys. So look, we've come down to a section that to most people it sounds as though they're pretty easy to ride, which is berms. But the reality of it is that riding berms well is a real skill and an art, and especially to go through them fast. So we're going to let Josh talk us through riding berms to get sort of optimus prime speed coming through them and out of them. So what are the thoughts? What's the sort of techniques that people firstly do wrong, and then you know and we'll talk through what you do to do it right.
Well, I think in a section like this, and especially here at Stromlo, there's so many corners here and they're so dry, it's very, very easy to lose a lot of speed. Like these have got massive walls, and one big mistake that everybody does is they come down really low, go up really high in the middle, and then exit really low again. So they lose way too much speed, and they use way too much brakes. And when you look at these corners, like we got back-to-back berms here, 1, 2, 3 berms, and they're massive walls. You don't really have to touch the brakes, you know? When you're coming through these corners, you want to enter as high as you can. So instead of coming in nice and low, so say if we're coming into this right-hand corner here, we've just exited this big left, okay? So we're going to follow the camber of the berm all the way around. What you want to do, you want to go with the camber of the corner, okay? Your bike wants to go with the camber. You want to be keeping your head into the next corner, okay? So as we come here into the right-hander, instead of coming down nice, like low into the turn and washing off a lot of speed, try and come up high over here and use the camber. It's no different to a straight, you're just bending. But if you go with the dirt, your bike's going with it, you're pushing it into the ground, and you're looking ahead. You're not touching the brakes, you're rolling around the corner. Same deal, you're looking into the next one. Go with the camber. If you go down low, you're going to go through the dry, slippery dirt and wash out. You're going to lose all your speed. You have to jump on the brakes, turn, jump back on the pedals, and waste a lot of energy. Turns, come back up to the high side of the camber and just go with it. Look up through the turn and go with the camber, and it'll save a lot of energy. You'll carry some great momentum through the corners, and you'll have to use bugger all energy. That's what these massive berms are made for. If you do it right, you can weight your tires properly and get your elbows up. Your outside elbow should always be up, always be pointed, because it helps you drive around the corner. Helps you with that stability of the bike, and it helps you turn the bike through the corner there. Your upper body is always strong. Use it. You're not going to do push-ups like this, but you will do push-ups like this. Same deal in a corner.
So another thing that you mentioned there that I think is vitally important, Josh, is where you're looking.
Yeah.
Because again, most people, it's a classic thing. We talked about it when we did some other skills-based stuff up here before, is that people tend to get too focused on what's just in front of the wheel.
Totally. And that's a big thing in these corners. If you look directly down at your front wheel, you'll forget there's another corner coming. So as you're coming through, the bike's going to go there. You're going to go with the camber, whether you like it or not. So if you're looking up into the next corner, your mind is already connected and ready. So you hold your body, you go with the corner, you look ahead, so your eyes see it and your head's ready. So then when your body gets there, it's already in process. It's already been done.
Yep. Perfect. Thanks very much, Josh. Awesome. So we're going to then put some stuff together now. We've already seen you both ride down through here, but we're going to actually video you doing it, and we're going to try and break down those sections.
That's right.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, mate.
Thank you.